I'm just waiting on more people to come on here, guys. I know no wonder I'm so cold. That goddamn vent is right above me. I thought I'd close that vent. I need to close that vent. I'm waiting on more people to come on here so I can tell everybody what happened today. Girl, don't come here with that gay shit. Okay. So, I decided not to do the show tonight. For those who didn't see my video, man, a friend of mine was eating at Krackel Barrell today, and we heard this. First, we heard people singing "Happy Birthday," and there wasn't that many people in there. And then after that, we went up to the front to pay. And all of a sudden, we heard all this screaming and crying. We thought, well, maybe somebody fell, or, it's probably, just somebody clowning or whatever. Because, in the restaurant, it'd be so loud in the restaurant. And so then that's when um, these people run up to us. They're like, do you know CPR? I'm like, no, I don't. What happened? They said this man, he had a heart attack or something, a stroke or something. He's out on the floor. And we just, everybody's screaming and crying. And the man's wife, uh, hold on, let me block this person. Hold on, y'all. I ain't got time tonight. I don't have time to play with nobody. Okay, come in here with your crazy comments and get blocked. Cause I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood tonight. Come on in here with your crazy comments and get blocked. So anyway, so we um they asked us, do y'all know CPR? And I'm no, what happened? What happened? And the man had a heart attack, a stroke, I don't know. And he's laid out on the floor, and the lady, his wife, they said it was his wife. She was screaming. She was on the phone. She was on the phone with, I guess, maybe one of her relatives or whatever, trying to tell them what was happening there at the not the Golden Corral, but at the Cracker Barrel where we was at. And it got worse. Like
people was praying in the name of Jesus, and people was crying, and people was just it was crazy. Like I was like, and I was trying to videotape, but I didn't want to be too obvious. And um, the ambulance EMS they finally came. They was pulling out all kind of shit I ain't never seen before. Like they was pulling out all kind of tools, and then they kept running back and forth to the truck. I'm like, what is going on? And I did get confirmation from the manager, who I actually know the manager of Krackel Barrell, and she told me he passed away. So it was just like it just kind of threw my whole fucking day off. Which goes to show you just never know how you're gonna leave here, where you're gonna be, and what could happen to you. You know what I mean? Just to think you're gonna go out to Cracker Barrel to eat, and then you die. So and then when we were leaving Cracker Barrel, we kept hearing all these police sirens. Excuse me. We kept hearing all these police sirens and loud, just police was rushing there to leave to go somewhere else, and then all of a sudden I looked on the news tonight, and the car had flipped over down the street from where we were. That's why we heard all these cops, and they were trying to leave there to go over to where the car had flipped over. So it was just a lot going on. Y'all, let me block these people. I don't have time tonight. Let me block these people. Hold on. Y'all guys are weird. You're being blocked. Okay. So if you come in here talking crazy, you're gonna be blocked. So just don't waste your time. So hey, sassy. Yeah, I'm not. After that guy died today, I wanted to do the show, but I'm just not in the mood. I'm just not. I'll pick back up tomorrow. Who knows? I might get up and do a show in the morning. Yeah, yeah. It was crazy. It was a crazy situation. That we was just sitting there having a good time and eating our food and talking. And then when we went up, like I said, when I went up to the register, um, I don't know who the man was. Some man that was inside. It was some man that was inside the Cracker Barrel. Yeah, yeah. I just didn't feel like doing the show. So yeah, so that's the reason why I was gonna do the show. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, nah, this just kind of put me in the somber mode. I was hoping that the man made it, but he didn't make it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look on the news. I don't even think the news can tell you what happened to a person. If I had been in my own car, I would have stayed there the whole time until they left. But I was with somebody else, and I don't think they would have mind me staying there. But when you be with somebody else, you don't want to, you know, inconvenience them. So we left, and but the lady told me before we left he didn't make it. Uh-huh. Yep. So, yep, 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 yep. You just never know how you're gonna leave here, man. And when your day is, you just don't know. I'm trying to remember. Do I remember seeing them coming in when I walked in? Because they said on the side when you first walked in, we was on the other side. I don't know. I didn't even see them. If I saw them, I don't remember them. I don't remember them. Yeah, it was crazy, because like I said, we heard people singing "Happy Birthday," then all of a sudden, boom, people are screaming and hollering. Do you know CPR? I don't know CPR. I should, but I thought most businesses have those AEDs inside there anyway. I thought they had those in there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. But I guess they didn't. Yeah. No, it wasn't his birthday. They would sing happy birthday to somebody else. I know. I'm not gonna block them. I'm gonna let them make it. I'm gonna let them make it. Mm-hmm. Because you just don't never know how you're gonna leave here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who's this texting me? I thought it was something on my glasses. It's on my phone. Oh yes, I just wasn't in the mood. I said, "Well, I'll go live and talk to everybody." For those that didn't know what had happened, just go back and watch the video. And I think some of his relatives came up there because people were coming up and they were crying, so they must have been his relatives. Mm-hmm. I wanted to see. I wanted to say to see if now there's a lady in my hometown and she always videotapes stuff. She did talk about it, but she wasn't there. She usually covered everything, but she might have been at that car that rolled over down the street. So she usually covers everything, but she didn't cover that. Oh, oh, she didn't cover that. She didn't cover that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I played a trick on the waiter today. He tipped us, and I mean, he came and I gave him $1 tip, and I said, "You say you've been waiting for 3 days?" I said, "Oh, you're doing pretty good. So all I have is $1." And he took it. He said, "Well, thank you." Then I looked at him. He started laughing. I said, "Man, you know, I ain't tipping you no dollar." mm, that Cracker Barrel. You know, a lot of people say a lot of racist things about Cracker Barrel. I don't know about y'all cities that y'all live in, but you know, I live in a small white country town, and they have a they have a black manager there. Mm, mm, yeah, yeah. I've heard stories about. It was a story about some guy had went to some guy went to Atlanta for Pride weekend. He went down there and drowned. So you just don't know. Oh yeah, I usually do breakfast in the morning. Yeah, I don't know what time, but I'll come on. Yeah, I need to get up and do a show one morning, but that's too hard. That's too much putting on. And I'll be telling everybody I don't have on makeup, y'all. I don't have on makeup. All I have on is like like when I be serious about when I do a show, I actually have on the cream. I put on. I need to put a pillowcase on my brand new soft white pillow. But no, I put on cream first and then I powder. But when I do the show, I don't have on no makeup. I have this powder on my face. That's it. That's it. People be come out, you look so pretty. I'm like, what? I don't even have no makeup on. What? And so like if I did do it in the morning, it ain't nothing but powder, lipstick, eyeliner, and a little shot. That's it. Might throw a lash on, but that's too much. That's too much. It was never meant for me to be trans, cause baby, I could not see myself getting up at 6, 7 o'clock. Oh, I'm getting ready for putting on my makeup and I'm getting ready for no ma'am. No ma'am. I don't. I won't say I don't have on makeup. I just don't have on a lot. It's just powder. That's it, just powder. Now sometimes I do put it on, like when I do a show. Yeah, I put it on, but I don't have on makeup. And when people come in my life and say I'm pretty, I'm like, damn. Ooh, that's why y'all the men be getting food and stuff. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I deliberately fuck up my eyebrows just to make people talk and just keep people laughing and shit. But I could never like get up in the morning to do a show every morning. Well, I won't say I wouldn't, but just say if I happen to get a viral video and it gets 1 million views, and people used to see me like that, I just had to get up every morning and put on my makeup and really do my face. I got a friend of mine who has a YouTube channel. I don't know if he's still doing YouTube or not, but he's never gone live, and he has millions and millions and millions of views, and he's never gone live. Never. He does comedy skits. And I don't know if he's still doing them or not anymore, but excuse me. He doing some crazy shit. I mean, he be doing crazy shit. Talking to himself, doing skits and stuff like that. And he told me he got kicked off of YouTube. Something happened. He said he got kicked off of YouTube. But he got back on or something. And he's a very handsome guy. He's very handsome. He's very, very handsome. Mm. And check this out. When we was at Krackel Barrell today, one of the preachers from my hometown, she's a female, she was there. And she was praying too. She was there praying. Mm-hmm. I don't care how much prayer you pray. If it's your time to go, and you can do about it, you just got to go. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me tell you about these. Child, let me tell you about these people. And some of y'all remember this. These two couples walked up to me, well, when are they going to open? Bitch, if you don't get your motherfucking ass out, I'm over here asking when they going to open up. Girl, they not going to open, because when somebody dies inside of a restaurant, girl, they going to have to shut it down, because the people going to have to come and all that. Girl, get your ass out of here. Go on over there to Dairy Queen next door. Just so inconsiderate. When are they going to open? When you going to walk away? I should say, you ain't running nothing here. Get out from over here. Oh my God. Child, why is she calling me and I'm live? Somebody try to call me and I'm live. Every time I go live, somebody call me. uh, Big Hawk, you're not running nothing over here. You're not running nothing over here. We know you're sorry. No, you don't love me. You're not running nothing over here. Kevin French, go straight to hell. That's where you need to go. Straight to hell. Ooh. Anybody getting mad? Why would I get mad? I don't even know you to get mad. So that was my experience today, y'all. Somebody died in Krackel Barrell right in front of us, so kind of put me in a somber mood. Didn't feel like doing the show. Oh, you definitely gonna be blocked now. Now wait a minute. Are you the guy that called the show last night? All y'all gotta do is go back and look. All you gotta do. Now look, do you want to be blocked? Okay, let me block it. I don't have time. Hold on, I'm texting somebody. Hold on. Oh my God, people know I usually go live this time of night. I usually don't use this phone though. I will check it. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I hope that wasn't that guy that called into the show last night because I like him, but you don't. I'm not doing the show right now. I don't time. I don't have time to be playing. Somebody died in front of me today. I don't have time to be playing right now. Hmm. What is this 40 over here on my YouTube channel? What does that 40 mean? You got 50 people watching, 25 thumbs up, and I don't know what that 40 is all the way over on the end over here. I don't know what that is. Oh, well, whoever it was, they got blocked. Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye. And it really was no hot gossip tonight. I mean, I was gonna talk about update on Offset and something I've been saying for years. You said last year I almost lost my life from an infection. Oh yeah, it can happen. I'm glad you made it through. I'm glad you made it through because baby, it could yeah. I almost died 2 years ago from food poisoning in the hospital for a week. Yeah, I talk about it all the time. Yeah, and I'm blessed. I have never spent the night inside of a hospital at 25 years old. Hello, sodomite. Straight, straight food poisoning, honey. what's allegedly that I almost died? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mm. Oh yeah, I'm allegedly 25. What is this? What is this, folks? Why is somebody sending me stuff about dentistry? I'm going to get my teeth redone and soon. All this, gonna get all this fixed. So no, it really wasn't any. Really interesting gossip tonight. I mean, I was going to give an update on uh, off the set because this lady did a video and she was like she was there when it happened and Offset had got into it's supposedly somebody snitched on somebody and whatever. But anyway, the girl was saying the same thing that I always say that uh, yeah, it does. Something I always say: when you a celebrity, you can't slack. You can't get too comfortable. Like me, I'm not a celebrity, but a lot of people see me on here, and I don't trust nobody. You know, whenever I have a meet and greet or if I have a venue or whatever, I'm not going to trust anybody because I don't trust people. And I'm going to be carrying or my people who with me carry because I don't trust people. Mm-mm. And but the girl was saying that Offset how all this happened. He was out by himself on his phone, looking down at his phone. And she said the same thing I always been saying. Y'all celebrities can't be slacking like that. Y'all don't realize people are out to get you. And what's sad is, and I say this all the time, man, and I know I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it again. It's just this black on black crime. Black on black crime. Everybody, these rap, these rappers don't have a career because they all trying to take each other out. But you don't hear that with the country western singers. You don't hear that with them. I know I'm telling the truth. When are you last time you heard about country western artists beefing? And even if they are, they're not trying to take each other out. Oh, I'm tired of preaching. I'm just tired. I'm tired of I'm tired of trying to, say what we need to work on, but I don't know. I just don't know what to say about this generation. Just don't know what to say. So, and it really wasn't anything interesting to talk about tonight. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Such a beautiful purple heart. I got my own personal purple heart. Thank you, Lord. A floating heart. That's what we all need, a floating heart. Hmm. I don't know what that 45 is on the top of my screen. I don't know what that is at the top of there. Yes, thank you for the floating heart. Uh, oh my God, Sassy, you didn't have to do that. Thank you for keeping it 100. You said a judgment is coming soon. Well, tell us about it. We want to hear about it. Tell us about the judgment, darling. Tell us what's going to happen since you're a prophet. Tell us. Give us the tea, honey, on the judgment. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Is your name Jeanette? That's how you say the name, Jeanette Faye? Jeanette Faye, where you watching this from? Oh, Jeanette Faye, where you watching this from? Don't come on here and post one comment and don't speak back. Is that their name, y'all? Is that how you said Jeanette? Jeanette? Jeanette something Faye? Yeah. Jeanette, the only judgment that's coming is that nasty, ragged ass wig you be wearing and that horrible ass makeup you got on your face and them Timu clothes and shoes you be wearing. That's the only judgment that's coming. Miss Thing, get your ass off my live. I tried to let her make it, but she didn't say nothing else. So it or whatever it is didn't say nothing. So I had to go on and just give her the judgment. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh. So, Jesus Christ. Mhm. Yeah. The only judgment that's coming your way is the landlord is coming to give you an eviction notice. That's your judgment. Mhm. So much going on in the world. Oh, thank you for the sunshine. Oh my God. That's what we need in the world, more sunshine. Oh my God. Yes, thank you, love. Thank you so much. I love gifts. I love those gifts. What's the largest gift you can send? Does it tell you? Blessings to you. I have to sleep. Wrote 4 books in a week. Writing manuscript, man. My eyes are heavy, but pray you get well. So, oh, thank you so much. And you have a great evening. Oh, yeah. So the rent update. Okay. So what happened? Okay. Okay. So what happened, y'all? So we have to pay our rent online like most people. Nobody takes money orders anymore. So I was out of town and we have a sheet of paper where you can pay your rent in different places. Kroger's, which we don't have a Kroger's here, but Kroger's, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, other little places too, right? But I usually go to CVS. But my landlord was telling me, like when I pay my rent, she's like, "We haven't received your rent yet." So sometimes it, with the CVS, no Walgreens, it take. Sometimes it don't go right through. It be the next day it'll go through. But I have the receipt. So anyway, I was out of town when I did went to go do the radio show, and I had the piece of paper. I wish they would put it on a like a little keychain, but they don't. They have it on a piece of paper. So I got all these pieces of paper. Matter of fact, when I went to the landlord yesterday or Monday, she gave me about a stack of those papers, right? And so um, she she so I got those papers. So anyway, I couldn't find the paper when I was in Austin. I said, God damn, because I always pay my rent on the second or the third, no later than that, because we got to the third. So I always wait to the third, or either I pay it on the second. So I was at my niece. I couldn't find the paper, so I didn't know where it was at. I was just assured that I had one in my house. So I called my cousin Desi. She's in town. I said, Desi, please go by the house and get the piece of paper out of there, and I'll see you the money. Go pay my rent. She's like, okay. So she gets the money order. No, we can't do that. No, nope, we cannot do that. No, we cannot. And don't ask again. So we go, and we and she goes. She gets the money order. So Monday, I had already texted my landlord and told her, hey, I had to get a money order. So she told me when I called her, I said, "Oh, y'all open today?" Because on the thing, no, no. Then I tell you, don't ask again. I'm gonna block you. Don't you ask not one more time. Right? Okay. So um, she got the money order. Thank you, cousin Daisy. I love you. I told her don't fill it out because I don't know. Just leave it blank and leave it on my desk. And leave it on the counter. So my cousin Daisy, she came in and she did look for the paper. She couldn't find it, and so she got the money on. She put it in the house. When I got back, I had already told the landlord that I'm bringing the money order, but I know we're gonna get it. So I gotta get this comedy show off the road first. So anyway, so when she had already got my email, she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't take the." I said, "Well, what am I gonna do?" Those money orders, I called the store back when they got them. They say they don't do that anymore. They don't give you your money right back. You got to call the 100. I said, oh, fuck. She's like, you got to pay your rent. Got to be, we're not going to charge you late fees because you do have the money orders that was said that you paid rent on the third. She said, but you got to go and take care of it today. But I figured, well, if I can't cash these money orders or get the money back right then and there, I'm going to really be late on my rent. So I called H check casher. And I said, hey, do y'all take money orders up there if I cannot cash? She was like, yeah. Oh, okay. So it wasn't signed over or anything, so that was perfect. I went up there. They charged me $18. Mm-hmm. They charged me $18 to cash that motherfucker, but I was able to get it cash, pay my rent, and that was it. And that was it. Yeah, so that was the story behind that. I just got to keep more. I got to keep more than those. I got to keep more than one of those with me. Look what I won tonight, y'all. $50. I won $50 on the scratch off. Oh, I wish it had been 500. I definitely would have had a deposit for my show, which I'm still working on that. Don't worry, I got it. Hmm. Anyway, no, that was 50. That was $50. That was $50. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was $50. Yeah. And I treated my friend Johnny today. See what happens when you be nice to people. You don't expect anything back, but you eventually get it back some kind of way. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, the money order was 18. Yeah, yeah. And she did. Yeah, she sure did. $18 on it for that money over there. But I had to get it cashed, I uh, got it cashed and paid the rent while I was there. So I'm not leaving it. I'm not leaving right now, Sharon. Did you hear me say good night? No, you're dead. Mm. So we don't care about this being your first time. We don't care. No one asked you. But welcome. I ain't got on no clothes, y'all. YouTube don't shut me down, bitch. I ain't got on no underwear, no clothes, no nothing. I'm naked. Y'all remember that naked as a jaybird? Oh, that's before y'all time. Okay. I'm finna get my little peanuts, child. Where's my peanuts at? I love my little nuts. Oh, my camera picked me up walking around. If y'all could see my dirty kitchen, child, I gotta clean up. Well, I'm clean up tomorrow when I get up. Oh my God, I bought some new candles. Oh my God, at the Goodwill today. Let me show them to y'all. Oh, my house is a mess. Please don't judge me. And I'm gonna show them to y'all. They never been used before either. They brand new candles. So here's the first set of candles that I bought. Please don't judge my house. Like I say, it's dirty. So here's the first one that I bought here. This one is here. Oh my God, it smells so delicious. This one was only $1.99. I think it's on sale though. My house is dirty, so I don't want y'all to see my cabinets. I'm gonna clean up in the morning. Here's the other one I bought. You can tell this is an expensive camera. Not camera. This is Darcy and David's. I don't know. Y'all might want to Google and see how much they cost. And this was I don't know what the regular price for this thing was. Oh, it was $15. Oh, look at the real price on it. The real price was $15.99. Yeah. And this is it. It's been used, but not a lot. Let me see how it smells. That smells delicious. That smells so good. Oh my God. I'm gonna light this one and put it in my bedroom. Helen, nobody asked you nothing. You're not running nothing over here. Thank you, Helen. I know. We love you too over here. We love you over here, Helen. I'm gonna like this one because I'm gonna put this in my bedroom. Ooh. I was so messy today. The guy, the waiter that waited on us, he works for a Chinese place here in my hometown, right? Where it burned down. The Not the whole place burned down, but it caught on fire, right? And the guy said, "I work for so and so too." And I said, "Oh, you work for the Chinese place over there?" And it's like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, the one where they did insurance fraud to expand to get a new to get their place fixed up." The guy didn't catch what I said. My friend Johnny started laughing. He said, "You stupid." Okay, now look at this candle here. Let me see. Oh my goodness, it smells delicious. This is let me see who this candle was by. Hold on. I wish the Goodwill would put their shit on here so I can see who this shit is by. Oh, let me see here. Well, it doesn't say who it's by, but it's really a neat looking candle and it smells so delicious. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Hmm. This candle here is, let me read it. I thought I had my glasses on my head. Let me read this. This black blood orange cinnamon. Huh? Yeah, but I like. Yeah. It's kind of cute. It's got this little thing on here, and it smells delicious. You know, this will last a while. It really smelled good. That's why I got it. But this here is going in my bedroom. Oh, that's my ring bell going off. My mom got one and I got one. And I didn't even know I had a Ring doorbell. But I'm going to put this up in my window because I have two cameras, one for inside the house and one for outside. Because, bitch, we got a guy that lives in he lives in my complex, but he lives next. He don't live in my building. He lives over here. And she be doing too much. And so, let me get my camera. I'm gonna put this girl in the window so I can see what be going on at night. I'll be seeing, clocking everything, honey. Being nosy. He be he be sneaking folks in late at night. Look, there's somebody out there now. Look. Look. I'm finna show y'all. Look, see? They out there cutting up now. Hold on. Let me show you. Somebody out there now. This bitch don't even live over here. Hold on. Let me show y'all. She went the other way. Turn the camera around. She was just out there. They be hanging out. This guy, he lives next door, and they've already gotten on to him. They've gotten on him already about having people come up. I mean, you can have guests and stuff, but if you, let me see if anybody out there. Hold on a minute. Like, you can have guests and stuff, but when you're allowing people to come, you holding the door open for them and letting them in, and so I don't live in his building. He live in the building across the way, but you know, he just they gonna eventually not renew his lease because that's not good to let people. Oh shit! Speaking of candles, let me turn this one off. Not turn it off, but let me blow this one out because this one here. Okay, there we go. You know that's not good that to have people hanging out, you know, all night and shit like that, and it's not good. It's not good at all. And they've already gotten on to him about it, but he still don't get it. He still don't get it. And so somebody was one of the homeless ladies was over here the other night, and they had a whole dog out there barking and everything. How you gonna be barking at us and we live over here, bitch? You know? No, I'm not Gary with the T, bitch. I was meaning to check your ass earlier, but I forgot. Do I look like Gary with the T? You probably think I do with your blind ass. Anyway, we'll put her on timeout. She'll come back. So anyway, y'all. Ooh, that candle smells good. Ooh, you can smell it. It smells delicious. Hey Dre, what's going on? Child, I'm gonna go to bed. The man died on us today. We was in a Krackel Barrell and the man died. Ooh, and it just threw my whole night off. So I ain't doing no show tonight. I'll do one tomorrow. And who knows? I may decide to do one tomorrow afternoon just for the hell of it. Yeah, he died on us. So it kind of threw my whole night off. Ooh, this candle smell good, bitch. I got shit everywhere on my damn table, so I don't want to show y'all. But oh, this candle smell good. Damn. All right, y'all. I'm going to bed. I'll check with y'all. Dre, thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. You didn't have to send that. I'm gonna send it back. Don't y'all love my picture? Look at my picture. Isn't that pretty? I need to put some lights around it. Yeah, child. Yes, Dre. It's on my YouTube channel. You got to go back and look at my lives. I want a real response from you. I was scrolling through the channels. There's a lesbian couple there, but they have a parrot and a cat, two dogs, but the parrot was on her chest. Tori, you're not running nothing here. You don't come on here and you don't come on here and ask for a real response because you're not running nothing over here. Yeah, you're not. This is not your show. If you want to ask questions about parrots and cats and dogs and chess, you start your own channel. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You're not running. The fuck? Come here writing them long ass letters and shit. Get your ass out of here now. Okay, y'all, I'm confused. Oh, these must be the gifts that people are sending me on my far right side up here. Say 286. I don't know what that means, but okay, I was wondering what that was. I don't think y'all can see it, but it's gifts. Yeah. Dre, I hope to see you at the show Sunday. It's gonna be at Sue Ellen's upstairs at 3 o'clock. I'll be there. I would be there. I would be there. I would be there. And on that note, I'm calling it a night. It doesn't matter what color my hair is. You didn't help me get the stuff to get it whatever color it is. It's like platinum blonde. I'm ready to go back to dark again. But only thing about the dark, and I don't use Beijing. I use this stuff right here. Whatever this, yeah. Uh, I'm a comedian. I'm just playing Sister Craft. Stop being so sensitive. Whore, you damn whore. Stop being so sensitive. Oh, I need some man. Y'all remember Color Purple when Miss Thing said, I need some man. Oh, we gonna get them. I'll probably sell them at the show. Yeah, you're not running nothing over here, honey. I need some man. Miss Seeley, I be ailing. Wow. Yeah, but Offset he got attacked because he was in his phone, bro. And he had no security, like the girl said. They said, dude, you didn't even have no security, dude. You was Offset. You can't be running around like that. Is you crazy? hmm That's how they killed Pop Smoke and all these other rappers. You know, being caught off guard. Yeah. Oh, child. Wait a minute. Did I miss American Idol? Okay, Monday night was the okay. So I haven't watched it this year. I have not watched it this year. When Jamal won last year, I watched it, but I guess I need to start watching it because I know they're getting down to the nitty gritty because um, they always end it right before Memorial Day weekend, and that's about another whole month from now. Memorial Day weekend is right around the corner, y'all. The end of May, so I'm sure Jamal is going to come out and sing. He might be. I think Jamal is Taco Tuesday. Where is he now? I don't do Taco Tuesday. Do y'all do uh Soulful Sundays? Uh-uh. No, y'all don't. Y'all stop promoting other racist stuff and y'all don't promote black folk stuff. Y'all don't say nothing about Soulful Sundays. Uh no, 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 no. Stop. Stop. No, 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 no. Y'all don't I don't ever hear white people say, oh, it's Soulful Sundays or Chitlin Sundays or oh, it's fried chicken Sunday. No. Nope. Stop. Stop. Nope. Nope. We're not. Nope. And we mad at the Mexicans anyway because they voted for Trump, so we're not supporting them or the Chinese. Boy, I tell you, we're not supporting them. Well, why aren't you humping if it's hump day? Dre, we supposed to be having a a Black Pride reunion. I'm not talking about the one Kirk put together, but like the original one from when it was at the Metro downtown with the three with the when we had the what do you call it? Uh yeah, it's supposed to be like 40 years or 30 years, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it. We might put it together. We working on it now. Sister Craft, let me tell you something, baby. Uh, you're not running nothing over here, baby, and I don't know why you think you are. No, you're not. No. Do you have your own show on YouTube, Sister Craft? Because if you don't, you need to start your own. And this is a Christian show. We don't talk about morning wood on here. We have children to be watching my show and you know and stuff, and they're not supposed to be watching my show. So you can't be saying nasty stuff on my channel about morning wood. Are you crazy? Yep, he's still around. He live in California though right now. He live in California, him and Ken. But he was the originator of Black Pride. Well, I was the one who came up with the idea, but they had the money behind it. So yep. Dre, you went to the raps on Didn't Drive, right? Did you go to any of those other clubs before raps? Oh yeah, you went to the Hippodrome, right? Did you go? You went to the Hippodrome. What was the other one? The Hippodrome and well, TR2. You went to TR2s, right? Yeah, you went to TR2s. Yeah. Hmm. You was a baby then. You had to be real young to go to TR2s. How old was you? 17? Because Ray, I'm way much older than you. You must, if you was at TR2s, you was definitely 16 or 17, or 17 going on 18. I just made my friend Dre a moderator. I've been knowing Dre longer than any of y'all on here. So I just made him a moderator. Dre, don't be just blocking folks because you want to block them. You gotta know how to block them. You gotta only if they cuss, Dre, or say something really crazy. Okay. You didn't know about TR2s? Oh, I'm sorry, Sister Craft. We love you over here at PT's point of view. What came first? TR2s didn't dry. Oh, didn't. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, I think TR2s and the Hippodrome was before that. I gotta ask. I gotta ask IROC. I think it was. I want to say it was TR2s first. Yeah, because see, I used to live in Austin, and they used to fly me in to perform at TR2s. Hmm. Hmm. I remember one time I had got booked in Dallas and forgot that I was booked, and I had to get to Dallas that fast to do the show. Yeah, but okay. But you didn't. Oh, okay. So you young. I mean, Drake. I don't know how old you are now, but yeah, I experienced TR2s, and the Hippodrome. Yeah. Now I didn't do the landing and all those clubs that way before my time. I wasn't even in Dallas at the time. I was in Houston. I was the Studio 13 brat. Did you ever go to Studio 13 in Houston, Dre? I don't think so, because you would have been too young, Dre, I think. I don't know, maybe not. Because I went to studio in, oh, Lord, 80 something, 81, 82, 83, 84. And then they had a black gay club. The first black gay club, black owned black gay bar was Catch One. Sister Craft, you don't even know what we talking about. You don't even know what we talking about. They're trying to do some work, some craft, and you don't know what we talking about. Is it? Are you saying was that a pretty wild place? That should have been with a question mark. And oh yeah, well you still young. You still young. But how old was you when you came out and started going to the clubs? Go ahead and spill the tea. Go ahead and spill the tea, Dre. How old were you when you first went to? What was your first gay club in Dallas? What? Shut up, Sister Craft. You don't know how old Dre was. And you let Dre. And Sister Craft is a fake profile, y'all. By the way. Yep, it's fake profile, fake picture. Oh, the boat club in South Bend. Oh, I heard of South Bend. Yeah, Indiana, baby. Hmm. Oh, really? Was your brother older? Was your brother older than you or younger than you? As I lay here in my bed and I could smell the candle. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for that gift. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, that. Oh, I never got one of those before. How you doing? Thank you for the gold trophy. Uh, Enoch sent goat trophy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I like. I just kissed you good night in your forehead. No, you didn't. No, you did not. You didn't kiss me good night on my damn forehead. Mm. Dre, was your brother older than you? Your brother was he older than you or younger than you? Oh, really? Oh, okay. You know, I had the biggest crush on your goddamn brother. Oh, Lord, your brother was so fucking fine. Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry. I know you don't want to hear that. It's weird to me when people talk about other people's. I hate when people say, "Oh, your brother's so fine." Bitch, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear about my goddamn brother. I don't even want to. First of all, I'm not a sister. I'm not a woman. Okay, so you don't give me sisterly picks. Anyway, as I was saying, and I'm gonna let y'all go. You know, as I'm laying here in my bed, and 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 you know, you know, Dre and his brother, and Dre still got it going on. Very handsome, very handsome young man. Yes. Oh, y'all the only two. How many people in your family, Dre? I never asked you that, and I never even know what side of town you was from. I never knew that about you. I guess you ain't gonna tell me on here, but you tell me when I see you. I know Dre was known for fighting though, baby. Dre had them hands, honey. Okay, hello. Yes. Okay, let me go ahead and do this right quick. Hold on. I'm not blocking you. I'm gonna put you on timeout because you're doing too much. Sister Craft. Yeah, she was doing too much. But yeah, Dre had them hands, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He had them hands, baby. Dre fight your ass. He never fought me though. What? Damn, you got a big fucking family, man. Wow. I never knew that, Dre. What side of town were you raised on in Dallas? Bonton? Okay. I always hear about Bonton, but I don't know where's that. I want to go to Bonton. Hmm. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you from, I don't know why I thought you was from Dallas. You are from Longview. You are absolutely right. Yeah, Racing Scott. Yeah. Such a beautiful soul. Y'all, let me tell you about a Racine Scott. Mm. That was a performing bitch. You hear me? Y'all hear me? That bitch could paint a face. And guess what her illusion was? And she looked just like her. Just like her. Her illusion was Lena Horne. She looked just whenever she pulled that character out, splitting image of her. I'm gonna find a video of it, let y'all see her. Matter of fact, go to Google, go to YouTube, and put in Racine Scott. Racine Scott. I think her name is spelled Racine. It's Racine, Dre. Yeah, Racine Scott. Put in Racine Scott, Lena Horne, and go look at her perform. She performs just like Lena Horne. It looks just like her. Hmm. Yeah, may she rest in peace. She was a beautiful soul. It really was a beautiful person. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, Longview. Okay, it shows there's a lot of black gays in Longview. What's that all about? It was a guy that it used to be a lot of people that would come from Longview that would come to Dallas for the shows and stuff. A lot of handsome young men. Y'all some country motherfuckers down there in Longview. There's a lot of black folks in Longview. Yeah, no, you good. There's a lot of black people in Longview. I never understood why it was so many black people in Longview and Tyler, Texas. I never understood that. There got to be a reason. Hmm. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to bed, but I was just. This is what I was going to say, and I'm going to let y'all go. So as I lay here in my bed, and I have a pillow, I have a blanket, I have food in my refrigerator, I have cold air blowing down on my face, and I have a candle over here, and I could smell it, and it's so relaxing, you know. I think about people who don't have what I have, and I think about, I could be in the streets, homeless. I couldn't have food in my refrigerator. I could not have clothes in my closet. No, I wanted to perform there, but they would never book me there. Yeah, I only performed in Shreveport. I was always with Grandma Porky in Shreveport. Um, and I think about, you know, a warm bed, even though it's hot outside, but it's kind of cool. But I have blankets and little things like that. I'm so grateful for. You know, I remember one time when I lived in Houston, and I could look outside my window, and because I lived in the back, and you could see the bayou in Houston, and I used to see. It was real cold one morning, real cold, and I was laying up in my bed in a warm bed, and I could see out outside my window, and I could see people with bags, and okay, we're gonna block you this time. See, when you start being weird like that, yeah, it's time for them to be blocked. So, um, when I could see people outside my window with bags and suitcases and y'all stop talking to me while I'm telling the story. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to tell a story. So I could see people outside my window, you know, in the cold. And as I laid in my bed, I just started crying because it's like we don't really realize how blessed we are to have a bed to lay in, and in the summertime have cool air blowing on your face. In the wintertime have a warm bed to lay in and blankets and pillows and able to go to your kitchen and get food and I don't know. I think the older I get, the more sensitive I get to think about stuff like that because you know I could be one of those persons who didn't have a warm bed and blankets and pillows and I was just watching some lady on, I think on YouTube, it might have been Facebook, where she's dealing with cancer, and she lives somewhere in New York or somewhere, and she got rats, and they won't get the rats out of her house. Like, I'm just, I don't know, I don't know. I think the older I get, the more sensitive I get to other people not having what I have. I'm not rich. I've never been rich. I'm basically on the verge of being homeless because if I didn't have, you know, if I wasn't able to pay rent, because I live. I'm not a rich person, so I'm like everybody. I live from paycheck to paycheck like everybody else. I don't have money saved in the bank and millions of dollars and all that. I live from day to day like everybody else, but I have a lot more than some people that don't have what I have. And I'm always, no matter what, I wake up saying, God, thank you for a clean bathroom, a clean kitchen, a little, TV and, clothes. And, I don't have Louis Vuitton and Gucci and Prada. That stuff means nothing to me. But I do have clothes on my back that some people don't have. And I'm able to go and wash my clothes. Some people can't even wash their clothes. Some people can't even, they don't know where their next meal is coming from. Some people don't have insurance to go to the doctor. And some people don't have, I don't know. I just think about stuff like that. A lot of times when I'm laying around, I think about how blessed I am to have the things that I have. And sometimes I just break down and cry because, you know, I've been there. I've been homeless before. And, you know, so when you land in your bed and you wake up in the morning, so when you lay down at night and you just laying there and you're just daydreaming, you wake up in the middle of the night like I do all the time, be grateful for what you have because you could be homeless, you could not have food the next day. You could have died like the man did on us today and in Krackel Barrell. Be grateful for every little bit of thing that you have because somebody's doing worse off than you. When you listen, I don't complain. I do not complain. I try my best not to complain, you know, because somebody is doing worse than me. Somebody's in the hospital right now dealing with cancer. Somebody's in the hospital right now that's, dealing with depression and stuff like that. So I just want to leave that with you guys and let it sink in and just try to remember it could be a lot worse and you could be in somebody else's position. But through the grace of God, or whoever you believe in, whatever your religion is, you're able to say, I got a warm bed, I got food, and maybe you cuddling up with your boo or something. I don't know. I ain't doing that. But, you just, when you're blessed, you got to realize you're blessed. And don't ever forget it because it can be taken away from you. And then, another thing I think about those, you know, with this war going on, all these wars going on in these other countries, the United States is so lucky that we don't hear bombs and we don't, we're not watching people being rushed to the hospitals. We are so, so lucky. And even though I don't like these other countries who try to, take us in, take us out, luckily we are the largest, country in the world and we are able to uh, defend ourselves. But I think about those children, innocent children in Iran, even though I don't agree with what Iran does, how mean and cruel they are to their people. But I feel sorry for the children who don't even deserve this. They have nothing to do with this. When we bomb them people over there, innocent children, but it's because of their people is the reason why this is happening to them. It's sad, you know. It's sad. And I feel the children and all the people when it comes to these wars and stuff, it's the children I feel sorry for because they don't deserve this. Where you moving to? Where you moving to? Oh, thank you. You're so welcome, Louis Shepard. Sometimes I just have to talk like that. It's more to me than just putting on a wig and singing. There's another part of me that I like to share with y'all too as well. Hmm. I need you to get a house so I can come over and spend the night. Good. I hope it's a 3 bedroom or a home so I can come over there and spend the night. All right, y'all. I'm out. Drea, you gonna try to come with us Sunday? Uh, Dre, have you ever been to celebrations in Dallas? I'm sure you have. If you haven't, I'm surprised. Let's see what Dre gonna say. Dre gonna say, okay. Have you been to celebrations? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah, you haven't been. Okay. So celebrations, I need everybody to Google celebrations restaurant in Dallas. Okay, so celebrations been open 70. Somebody Google and see how long they've been open. I think they've been open 60 years, 70 years, maybe 70. And they're off of West Mockingbird Dre. So celebrations is nice dining. It's a very nice place. It's not expensive, but it's one of those restaurants that you go to and I think everybody picks a side, three sides, and they all share that. And it's not a buffet type, but it's like I think with the sides you can eat as much as you like, but you can order your entree. Dre, you got to go to celebrations. You got to go. You need to Google it and go there. And what I like about celebrations is, so celebrations. I think it started out like it used to be a doctor's office or something like that. Somebody Google that and find out how long they've been open for me, please. Google how long the Celebrations restaurant been open in Dallas. And so, like, what I like about Celebrations is 1971. Okay, so they have different sections in the restaurant where you can go and eat, and some of the sections you can eat by yourself. It's a room by yourself, and I love it. The food is fresh. The food is good. The atmosphere is just phenomenal. Um, yeah, it's a really, really. So we're gonna go there and eat. We're gonna go and eat while I'm in town. So Dre, if you ever get a chance, go to celebrations and eat, and it's not expensive at all. You probably go there and eat for less than right at $20 per person. Hey Janet, thanks for being a member. Yeah, like a family style dining, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very nice. Right? You live in Dallas all these years. You ain't never had a celebrations. What? Well, Dre, if you're not doing nothing Saturday, you if you want to come and schedule me and some friends, we're gonna go eat there Saturday. I'll keep you posted. Dre, I need your number. Don't put it on here, Dre. I'm a Dre. Try to text me. Text me at uh, a good night, sweetie. Uh, Text me at no, send me an email at comedianpt@yahoo.com and then send me your number. Okay. You know, if you're not doing it on Saturday, you want to meet us there and have dinner with us. It's gonna be me and some friends, and because you would like it. I took uh, my I don't maybe I shouldn't say it like this, but my white friend who I went to school with, he pops up on my live sometime. He took me to celebrations for the first time years ago, and I loved it, and I still love it. So yeah, he turned me on to it. What time? What time? What, Janet? What time? What, Janet? Mm. Why is this pillow right here? You mean what time am I going to the restaurant? Good night, y'all. I'm about to go to bed too. Janet, I can't say that on here. I can't tell nobody what time I'm going to the restaurant. Are you trying to get me out alive? I'm not going to tell nobody what time I'm going, but I'm definitely going. Janet trying to have me killed. Are you? What, you live in Dallas? You gonna meet us? You have to email me. You have to email me. Yeah, I can't put that on here. Okay. Where's Fate? Fate, Texas? That's it. That's my email. It's on the front of my page. Sir, you're not even funny. I'm gonna block you. You're not even funny. You're not even funny. People come in here and try to be funny. They don't even be funny. Like, really? Oh, you live in Rick Hub. Okay, cool. Yeah, you have to email me. I don't want to put it on here. And then you come meet me. Just come hang out with me. We supposed to go to celebrations. I don't want to say what time on here. Okay. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm out. And y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all in the morning for breakfast. In the morning, we're having sausage. We're having alleged chicken sausage. Alleged chicken sausage. So we're having some pancakes. We're having lumberjack pancakes in the morning, and we're having some. What else we having? Some other stuff. I don't know. I'll see y'all in the morning. Okay, for breakfast. Take care. Okay, good. All right. I'm finna send you my number. Peace, y'all. Good night. Bye bye, y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts.